Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Sheldon, and this is Behind the Enthusiast. Today we are in the workshop. There you go. And I am doing some minor adjustments, some last-minute DIY stuff to my 2004 Honda CRF450R flat tracker. I'm going to show you guys what I'm up to, and yes, this is 100% DIY. We're going to be MacGyvering some things onto the Honda from a Harley. Yes. I'll show you guys what I'm getting up to. So, for those of you who have seen my other DIY video, you guys will know that I chopped up some pieces of rubber, I hollowed them out, and then strapped them on with some wire. However, this hasn't been all that reliable. The rubber has come off. However, Harley-Davidson Softail models, the newer ones, have these types of foot pegs on them. And there you go. HD logo, in case you guys don't believe me. Now, these ones, I got these for free. I don't remember which model they said they came off of, but these are absolutely, well, massive compared to most pegs, to be completely honest. However, the rubber is really, really nice, and so this should work, provided you guys make some minor modifications to them. Now, this one actually already has the modification done to it. Right in there. You have to make that hole larger for the pin to go into. And other than that, you really don't have to change anything. The edging, the thickness. It is a little bit more narrow, so you guys will have to put some spacers on here, either the left or the right side, depending on where the peg is. This one is for the right side, and I've already got the left one on, but I'm going to show you guys what I did to make those modifications and show you guys how these Harley foot pegs actually mount up perfectly on my Honda. So, like I said, no modifications needed for this. This spring, this is original. This actually slots perfectly into the gap there. However, you'll notice the gap there. You will have to put some sort of washer in there to either move it upwards more or lower it, whichever you want. And still spring loaded, absolutely no movement. This thing is very sturdy. It's right in there. It's almost like it was meant to be completely honest. This thing is perfect. However, I did actually have a little bit of a moment where I didn't get the right thing. And that comes in the form of an OEM CB500 foot peg. Now, I ordered this one from work to try it out, and although it is a little bit more narrow and would have worked really, really well because the rubber is replaceable, it just gets mounted on there. This one, unfortunately, is a little bit too loose, so if I decide that I want to run that one, I do have to make some sort of modifications other than just drilling the hole out, because the spring, see how it's lined up perfectly here? Well, not so much with the CB500 peg. So I might play around with it a little bit, but for the time being, I'm going to be running Harley-Davidson Softail Milwaukee 8 ones. Keep in mind, not the twin cam variants. M8 Softail foot pegs on my 2004 Honda CRF450R. Yes, you heard that right. I am putting Harley parts on a Honda, and they are quite literally meant to be on this bike. Well guys, what did you think of my latest DIY project? I know some of you are probably screaming sacrilege, this is blasphemy, etc., etc. You know, putting Harley-Davidson components onto a Honda. Yeah, it's, what is it? Honda Davidson now? It's a Honda Davidson. So now that I have a Honda Davidson for flat track racing, this thing, honestly, this was such a simple project. It was just a fluke that I actually got these things. They were in a box of some other random foot pegs that I'm planning to use for the XR750 build. Now, those pegs, obviously, completely different design. They are the male mount ones. They're the pretty standard ones. And unfortunately, those definitely wouldn't work. However, these ones, I got super, super lucky. You know, I modified them. They go on perfectly other than the washer spacer that I have to put in there. So I'm just going to rummage through some bins in the garage, grab some of those, put the spacers in, put new cotter pins in, don't forget those, and it'll be good to go. Now, this is something that, well, basically 100% guaranteed solves the problem of having those metal foot pegs. So any Honda or any dirt bike for that matter, any DTX bike that you guys have converted over for flat track, you can use this setup on your bikes. If you guys want the part numbers, I can look them up when I'm at work, and I will leave them down below in the comments section. So yeah, that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to smash that like button so I know that it's working. And of course, tons more content coming up down the pipeline. You know, just so many little things here and there that I have to get done. And so hopefully this stuff is informative, entertaining, educational. DIY stuff is so common everywhere. And this one, honestly, quite possibly is my best one yet, my favorite one yet, and it worked so well. So I'm super happy about that, and I hope you guys are able to utilize this little cheat, if you will, to modify your bikes as well. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.